Hello everyone, this is Dr. Saib Singh. Welcome to my channel Guidental. So today's video is going to be about pharmacology. This subject is being explained in two videos. This is the first part. Whatever topics I'll be discussing in my video are also mentioned in my blog, the link for which is provided in the description. Coming on to the first major unit, that is general pharmacology. In this you have to study about drug nomenclature and only the basic concepts like proprietary drug, generic name of a drug, only the definitions. Then in routes of administration you need to know about the factors governing routes of administration, any three will do. Local and systemic routes in detail along with examples of two drugs in each route. Pharmacokinetics, you need to know the definition, the concept of absorption and only the definitions of bioavailability and bioequivalence. Then the concepts of distribution, redistribution and plasma protein binding. Concepts only, not in detail, only the definition and concepts of metabolism, active metabolite, prodrug, only the definition and one example of non-synthetic and synthetic reactions, Hoffman elimination, concept of microsomal and non-microsomal enzymes with one example each. First pass metabolism, only the concept along with the concept of bioavailability of a drug. Excretion, the concepts of excretion through urine, feces, exhaled air, and renal with one example each. The clearance, plasma half-life, plateau principle, loading dose and maintenance dose, only the concepts you need to know. In pharmacodynamics, you need to know the principle of drug action, only the definition and one example of each principle. Definition of receptors, agonist, inverse agonist, antagonist, partial agonist, ligand and G protein coupled receptors, the adenylyl cyclase pathway along with diagram, the receptors with intrinsic ion channels, enzyme linked receptors, synergism and antagonism. Factors modifying drug action, you need to know the factors related to age, gender, genetics, environmental factors, placebo, liver and kidney diseases. Intolerance and tachyphylaxis, you need to only know the concept and examples. Adverse drug effects, you need to know the ABCDE effects or the ABCDE chart in detail. Next topic is autonomic nervous system. In this you need to know the classification of cholinergic and adrenergic receptors with their locations. Cholinergic drugs, you need to know the classification, mechanism of action, adverse effects and pilocarpine in detail. Anticholinesterase, it's an enzyme, so you need to know the classification, mechanism, effects, uses, antidotes only the names for poisoning. Anticholinergic drugs, you need to know the classification. Atropine is a prototype drug in anticholinergic drugs, so you need to know atropine in detail. Actions of anticholinergic drugs, only 1 to 2 for each classification of anticholinergic drugs. Then uses, 3 to 4 names will do. Toxicity and antidotes, that is atropine poisoning, that comes as a short note, so it is important, you need to study that in detail. Indications and contraindications of anticholinergic drugs. In adrenergic drugs, you need to know the classification, that is direct, indirect and mixed. Then the actions of alpha and beta receptors and the adverse effects for the same. Therapeutic uses of adrenergic drugs. Alpha and beta blockers, you need to know the classification, effects on the body, that is pharmacological actions and the uses. Then in adrenergic drugs, you need to know the adverse effects and contraindications of only beta blockers. Next topic is autacoids. You need to know about the classification of autacoids. Histamine, you need to know the pharmacological actions with special emphasis on blood vessel triple response, sensory nerve endings and the actions on the central nervous system. For H1 antagonists, you need to know the actions, that is antagonism of histamine, central nervous system actions, anticholinergic actions, clinical classification, any one example in each group, adverse effects and toxicity of histamine. For uses of H1 antihistaminics, you need to know the uses in particular related to allergies, vertigo and Parkinsonism. In prostaglandins and leukotrienes, you need to know the COX pathway flowchart. This you might find in physiology first year also. The actions of prostaglandins in brief and any 5 to 6 names of uses. Coming to antibiotics, in general antibiotics, you need to know the classification of antimicrobials according to mechanism of action, only according to mechanism of action. Drug resistance, mutation, cross resistance, choice of an antimicrobial detail, very frequently are short notes, so that you need to know in detail. And the antimicrobial prophylaxis in dentistry. Sulfonamides, you need to know the classification. Antimicrobial spectrum, any names of 4 to 5 microorganisms. Mechanism of action, resistance to sulfonamides, adverse effects of sulfonamides, cotrimoxazole, composition in detail, adverse effects and uses. Fluoroquinolones, in this you need to know the composition, classification, mechanism of action. Ciprofloxacin is the prototype drug, so that you need to know in detail. In metronidazole, it's an gold standard anaerobic antibiotic, sorry. So you need to know the anaerobic spectrum, dosage, adverse effects. Disulfiram reaction comes as a separate short note, and the uses of metronidazole. Beta-lactam antibiotics, you need to know about the penicillin in detail, that is introduction and its mechanism of action. Penicillin G, you need to know the antibacterial spectrum, preparations and dose. Hypersensitivity reactions, Jaris-Herx-Zimmer reaction, that's asked separately as a short note and also in Viva, so that you need to know in detail, and any 3 to 4 uses. Semi-synthetic penicillins, you need to know how they are formed, advantages over penicillin G, classification, amoxicillin as a prototype drug or as a standard drug in detail. Beta-lactamase inhibitors, you need to know the introduction, clavulanic acid, only in brief, oral dosage of augmentin. Cephalosporins, you need to know the classification, spectrum of action, mechanism of action, adverse effects and uses. Tetracyclines, very important in dentistry, you need to know it very well. So you need to know the mechanism of action, spectrum of action, resistance to tetracyclines, dose related toxicity with special emphasis on liver, kidney, phototoxicity, teeth and bones, and vestibular toxicity. And also superinfection is a frequently a short note from tetracycline, so that you need to know in detail. Then the contraindications and uses of tetracyclines. Chloramphenicol, you need to know the mechanism of action, spectrum, adverse effects and uses. Aminoglycosides, you need to know the classification, that is systemic and topical, mechanism of action, mechanism of resistance, share toxicities, only the main headings, don't go in detail. Macrolides, you need to know the basic structure and names of macrolide antibiotics. Erythromycin and azithromycin in detail, with main focus on its dental usage and dosage of azithromycin. Anti-tubercular drugs, you need to know the classification, mechanism of action and adverse effects of isoniazid, rifampin, pyrazinamide and ethambutol, that is the RESP or the first line anti-tubercular drugs in detail. Antifungal drugs, you need to know classification, amphotericin B in detail, that is structure, mechanism of action, spectrum, acute and chronic toxicity and uses. Then the uses of nystatin in dentistry, clotrimazole in detail, mechanism of action, spectrum, adverse effects and uses of ketoconazole, fluconazole, imidazoles and triazoles. Antiviral drugs, you need to know the classification of antiviral drugs, mechanism of action, uses and adverse effects of only acyclovir, that's it. Coming to the next topic, dental pharmacology. This topic, mainly short notes come from this topic. So what short notes can come? Antiseptics, disinfectants, astringents, fluoride therapy, desensitizing agents, obtundants, mummifying agents, bleaching agents, disclosing agents and dentrifiers. Next is general anesthetics and skeletal muscle reactants. So you need to know the concept of minimum alveolar concentration in detail with example. The stages of anesthesia very frequently are short notes, so that you need to know in detail. Classification of general anesthetics with 2 examples each. Nitrous oxide, thiopentane, sodium and halothane in detail. Benzodiazepine, that is diazepam, ketamine and midazolam in detail. Conscious sedation, only the definition. Pre-anesthetic medication frequently are short notes, so need to know in detail. Skeletal muscle relaxants, classifications of peripherally acting skeletal muscle relaxants. Mechanism of action, that is concentrating on competitive and depolarizing block. Actions and uses of peripherally acting skeletal muscle relaxants, any 4. Centrally acting skeletal muscle relaxants, only classification and the headings of the uses. Next is central nervous system. You need to know the sedative and hypnotics, only definition and classification. Benzodiazepines, the site of action, mechanism of action with diagrams and adverse effects. Flumazenil in detail. Anti-epileptic drugs, classification and phenytoin in detail. Anti-Parkinsonian drugs, classification and levodopa in detail. Antipsychotic drugs or neuroleptics, only the names of the drugs, actions and mechanism of action of neuroleptics. Atypical neuroleptics, only the names. There is a short note which is asked, that is extrapyramidal disturbances of neuroleptics, so that you need to know in detail. Antidepressants, you need to know the classification. Monoamine oxidase, that is MAO inhibitors. Moclobemide in detail. TCA, tricyclic antidepressants. In that you need to know the mechanism of action, pharmacological actions, adverse effects and interactions, and selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. That is SSRI. SSRI and TCA may be asked as itself as short notes, so you need to know the full forms and what they stand for. So only 3 to 4 lines in both TCA and SSRI, that is 2 to 3 paragraphs under the subheadings, so that you need to know in brief as for a short note. Coming to cardiovascular drugs, you need to know the renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system RAAS flowchart in detail. ACE inhibitors, mechanism of action, pharmacological actions, and captopril as a prototype drug or as a standard drug in detail. Angiotensin antagonists, only names and mechanism of action. CCB, that is calcium channel blockers in detail. Antihypertensive drugs, very importantly asked short note and more frequently asked as a long note, so we need to know in detail. That is the classification of antihypertensives, beta blockers, alpha blockers, prazosin please study in detail in alpha blockers, sodium nitroprusside, treatment of hypertension in detail, that there is a table or there is a whole paragraph given in KD Tripathi, so that you need to study in detail. Anti-anginal drugs, definition, classification, and GTN, that is glycerol trinitrate in detail. Cardiac glycosides, you need to know the mechanism of action, pharmacological actions, adverse effects and uses. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the first part of pharmacology. If you found this video to be useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Guide Intel for further updates. Thank you so much.